Welcome back, fam. Again, we are looking at Phoenix PHB, and again, we are trying to predict the future trajectory of the price as we did in our previous video. We're gonna discuss it on the daily, weekly, monthly. Let's make a quick update so that you know what is happening in the market. Phoenix PHB on the daily chart. So we had some kind of a parabolic bounce to the upside from our band of 21 days, and now really good timing for making this video because we are making a retracement into our band, and at this point it could be bouncing to the upside. Yes, this is the zone of support. This is the zone of value, if you want to say it like that. Let's call it $1.03. You know why this is a zone of high support, because this is our band of 21 days. Yellow is above the blue, which is a good sign. Of course, it seems to me that we're gonna have a cross. That would be a little bearish, but now is your time to watch this level. If $1.03 can't hold, we are bullish, and according to yesterday's candle, we are having an engulfing formation, so the green is engulfing this red one. We are having some form of a bounce. Today's candle hasn't closed. It doesn't look pretty, but still hasn't closed. So crucial point for Phoenix. If it can hold $1.03, we're good. If it dips below it, for example, this high level of support, you know how this was a high level of resistance. This area, look at this high resistance for PHB. When it broke fiercely. So there is one more chance that we go into that area, because it was a resistance many days. Now it could be a support. Now if we go into that area of 89 cents, so below 90 is still a possibility for regaining that bullish momentum. We need to move that in a quick manner, so we need to go 89 and a quick upside momentum. If we spend more weeks here, then it's no good. Then we're breaking this momentum, then we are making this band a resistance. But for now, I gotta say that PHB is still looking bullish. Now, why should you believe me? You shouldn't. By any means, don't listen to anyone but your own analysis, if you know how to make one. Because when was the last time that we talked about PHB? It was somewhere around this region in November when we called PHB a bullish. And you know that if you watch my previous video on PHB, I told you in the short term we will bullish, and since then we are just having a bullish momentum. So listen to me or don't, PHB on the daily chart is still looking bullish because no important structure is still broken. If you haven't, watch the previous video of less than 2 months ago when we talked about this coin and when we predicted something like this happening. Okay? Now this high volume on this big candle could be signaling a top, local top. So as we speak, this candle is looking uglier and uglier. That's why I'm saying, watch the level of $1.03. It's our high support zone. If we lose it, next level is 89 cents. If we lose that, then it's no good. Then we're making staircase to the downside and losing everything. For now, we must regain and hold this level of $1.03, and we will go to the upside. Let's now look at the weekly chart. Is there something else hiding? Alright friends, here we go, weekly chart. Again, still a bullish one. Not sure exactly where, but somewhere around this region we made that previous video when we called bullishness. And you had, if you listen to us, few weeks before this big pump, okay? So I cannot say that something changed. We are still above the band. Simple moving average is below this exponential moving average, which is a good sign, so we are having momentum on our side. What is this weekly chart showing us? Few things. That at this moment we could be touching our band of 82 cents and still be in a bull move. It's a good sign, right? Yes, it is. Phoenix Global, or Phoenix just, as it's called by the new name, is looking just bullish and bullish. Let's not discuss the levels below this, because those levels of 82 cents and 74 cents are giving us enough support for the future price action. So weekly chart is giving us, let's say, more space to the downside and still be in a bullish momentum. But now we are seeing on the weekly chart why we stopped here and why this area is making us problems. Now this is a beautiful display of resistance, an important resistance. $1.33, as it said here and here. Now those 2 points of resistance are really screaming importance. This is 2022, people. This is the beginning of 2023, almost a year ago. We are here again. And it took us, as it says, almost a year from this point to this point. So how about this trajectory? How about we make something like this, movements, maybe a retracement before we reach that band, and then make a fantastic explosion to the upside for PHB. So $1.33, the region about that is a high resistance zone. When we break it, PHB will fly, man. I mean it, fly. So is this looking bullish? Yes, it is. We will talk in some future videos about some levels. For now, that is not important. This is the only level you'll need to watch at this moment. Don't make it too complicated. I like simplicity, and so should you. Below you, you have a high support zone. Above you, you have a high resistance zone. PHB is not looking scared of any bear sightings. Okay, what else? The monthly chart. Let's go. Oh yes, monthly chart, look at this. I think in my previous video I talked about we having 3 green candles, bullish ones, and that we need some retracement. Well, it didn't happen. We have this candle of December, and now again we are having a green candle. Now this week, yeah, it does look somewhat scary. Because remember, again, we can draw it out. $1.32, I think in previous video I talked about $1.35, but it doesn't matter, we're talking about zones. So high resistance zone. This won't be that easy to break, but I was wrong that we need retracement for 3 months. We are 2 months in and still no retracement. But again, a bullish looking chart. Although the blue line, simple one, is above the exponential one. That calls for some kind of retracement. Now the monthly chart is giving me even deeper possible correction and still considering a bull market. Because the bull market started here very quietly at levels of below 60 cents. Now if we retrace this month to 67 cents, monthly chart is giving me still a bullish vibes. Now this really calls a correction, but maybe we need to touch that infamous 133 before going back to 67 cents and then lose around 50% of the value and scare everyone that we need to scare off. So as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green months up. Maybe we need that 6th month here, make it symmetrical to this one, and then a retracement. You never know. Those low caps are not that predictive as we would like to think. But I mean, this is looking pretty nice. Look at this volume. Rising volume with rising price, beautiful. Just love it. Conclusion is, at any point, if you see a bigger correction, and we're now above $1, and if you see something fall below 70 cents at this moment, you would still be in the bull market. But people that do not practice technical analysis will not know that. They would think the bear market is again here, they would scare shitless, and so on and so forth. PHB is not in a bear market. Entered the bull phase. Yes, it is calling for a correction, but there is nothing to fear about. If you are holding this coin, it's all good. For the reference, I'm not holding this coin, I'm just analyzing it for your consideration, as you requested and wished. Okay? One more time, just I gotta state that this zone around $1.33 is a high resistance zone, and when you break it, it could be in 2024, yeah, possible, because 2024 will be the year of the bull market. You will see flying. This coin and many others will fly, man. This is not looking bearish, contrary to everything, it's looking bullish. Daily, weekly, monthly, nicely looking chart, possible retracement that will not scare you, but the dinosaur will scare you when it roars.